Happy weekend, Brunchers. I'm Bailey Minogue.
And I'm Uncle Collin.
And this is
Too Much for Brunch.
We are going to be ranking our top 5 music videos of all time. Let's get to it.
5.
My number 5 video is a camp classic. What I am referring to is R.Kelly's Trapped in the Closet series. The first time this came out, I believe it was 2004 or 2005. Most of us were like, what in the world are we looking at here?
I was like, why is this taking 8? How many did it go to?
It ended up being like 30 chapters.
30 chapters?
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
After we got to the one with the pairs, I was like, I'm done watching this. And he released them in pieces.
Yeah.
And they did get released all at once at the end.
Yeah.
But they were coming on actual television. The first one was really good. The second one wasn't so bad. But once you get, I think like the 5th or 6th one.
Yeah, once you got to 5 or 6, it was time to end
It's really
it.
silly. And there's one about like pairs.
There was one with a midget. Oh wait, that's a little person.
Well, my number 5 is a little known video by In Vogue, Whatever. It was the first video released after Dawn Robinson had left the group, and I think it's one of their best videos. I love everything about it. It picks off where Free Your Mind left off. It's very high fashion, it's very over the top. And if you watch Whatever now, you see that Lady Gaga did a lot of the things, Christina Aguilera did a lot of those things, Britney Spears did a lot of those things, and in that one little video, they covered so many looks that so many artists have touched on. Even Madonna used some stuff that was in Whatever. It was a little known video and people weren't really feeling that single because they were like, what happened to Dawn? I loved the song. I loved the album EV3, even though Dawn's vocals are 100% all up into that album.
Well, she left halfway through the album, so technically, you know, those lyrics belong to En Vogue.
It's EV3 and a half.
So they were like, whatever.
4.
Slow by Kylie Minogue is one of my favorite videos of all time, and it's so slow. I don't know how to say it. The video is very chill and very relaxed, but it's so iconic. Slow is probably one of her strongest songs. And the video is so simple, but it's so powerful. The sexy, sensual kind of video, and it's one of my favorite Kylie songs. And I love it.
Kenny, this one is for you. There was a French-Canadian singer by the name of Mitsu, and she had a song called Dis-moi, Dis-moi. And the most interesting thing about this video, it featured a lot of nudity. And when you were 13, 14 years old, turning on the box, and you're seeing naked women and naked men on TV in America, you are transfixed. And I remember that video, because they used to have a box countdown, top 10 countdown. Every week, it was number 1 was Pop That Coochie by Two Live Crew, of course. But Dis-moi, Dis-moi was always somewhere in the top 5.
3.
There's been so many really interesting hip-hop videos, and this one is one that is just still resonates today. Slick Rick's children's story. It is such a great song, great video. I mean, it's, you know, Slick Rick telling the story, and, you know, basically the song is acted out. Such a powerful story and song, but it's made to be funny when you're watching the video.
I knew I wanted my number 3 slot to go to Madonna, but I couldn't pick a video, so I was between a few. What It Feels Like for a Girl was a really strong contender, and then so was Bedtime Stories. If I ever do a top Madonna video of anything, Bedtime Stories would probably be number 2. But I decided to go with the one that I felt impacted me the most as a little gay faggot growing up and wanting to like live my own life and be sexual and be free. So I picked Human Nature.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Because it was filthy and kinky and like Madonna didn't give a fuck. I was like, so like that's
and it's incredible.
And the opening choreography with her in the chair, and she's like moving and they're like lifting her up and like turning her around and like she's
opening
punching
her legs
and she's punching and kicking. It's so good. It was just so strong to me, and this woman like really taking control of like her sexual being and herself. And I was like, it's gonna be me when I grow up.
2.
My number 2 almost went to Michael Jackson, but because we have a separate Michael Jackson video a few weeks ago, I decided to leave him off this list because he already has his own video. So my number 2 went to one of the videos that made me want to be a dancer. The video is very strongly based on Take Off With Us from the Bob Fosse cinema classic, All That Jazz. It's a Paula Abdul song, and it's Cold Hearted. Now, people kind of like sleep on Cold Hearted because it was on an album that was packed full of hits. It had Straight Up, it had Forever Your Girl, it had Opposites Attract, and The Way You... I love it. I love Paula Abdul, I really do. And she did such a great job with Cold Hearted. Even though I did get to perform it a bunch of times, I never actually got to do it on a scaffolding. And that is one of my biggest regrets from when I was a dancer, is that I never was allowed to dance on the scaffolding.
You can do it now.
Should.
There's somebody painting across the street. Jump on it right now. My number 2 is George Michael's Freedom 90. It was when George Michael was doing this thing where he was no longer appearing in his videos. He was fighting with his record company and he wanted to just release music. Naomi Campbell, Linda Evangelista, Cindy Crawford. It was so good. And I loved the fact they were walking around lip syncing to the song.
1,
Number 1 for me is a Madonna song. And no, it's not Human Nature. Even though Human Nature is one of my favorite songs and videos from Madonna, my favorite video from Madonna is a controversial one that would only play, I think, at midnight on MTV, and that was initially after they refused to play it. Justify My Love. And it features, of course, a lot of sex, a lot of bisexuality.
This was Justify was after they banned erotica?
No,
it was
before.
Before they banned erotica.
Because erotica definitely was a midnight video. Justify My Love, I believe, was banned completely from MTV for quite a while, and then eventually they started playing it after midnight. But Justify My Love actually was on sale as a video, and I think it was like the first video to go platinum because so many people bought it because they couldn't get access to it. And there was no YouTube, there was no way to really see it unless to buy it.
My number 1 I actually mentioned in a previous video, and while it was not my number 1 in that list, I think it was my number 5. It's The Pleasure Principle. The Pleasure Principle was one of the songs I didn't fully understand what she was talking about until I was older and I was dating, and I totally got it, and it really helped me through some weird times. But bigger than that, The Pleasure Principle is the song that got me into dancing. When I watched that video, a little mini faggot, a little junior queen, I was like, yes, I want to twirl for a living, and that propelled me into hip-hop dance for about 15 years. I danced for a long time. When I was a little boy, and Janet Jackson, that kick flip off that damn speaker, honey, that was it. And like my parents like, oh, Janet Jackson's your girlfriend. I'm gonna get mad, but no, she's not. I want to do that. I want to be her. I don't want to date her. You're missing the point here.
edit.
So that's our individual list for our top 5 music videos of all time.
Please head to facebook.com/toomuchforbrunch.
As always, join this conversation. Tell us what you think should have made the list or which videos you would have put on your top 5. If you have a top 5, I'm sure most of you do. You can also follow me on Twitter at CFB_Bailey.
And you can follow me at Collin_Gale, COLLIN_GEHL.